Hello and welcome to ABP Live. I have with me today Honorable Prime Minister of Bhutan, Prime Minister Tshering, Tobgay, and we are going to understand from him the dynamics that is happening between India and Bhutan in terms of bilateral relationship and what is it that we foresee in the next few years to come as the relationship takes, on a new chapter. Welcome to ABP Live, Prime Minister, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you for having me. It's such an honor.
Thank you. It's an honor for us too. So just to start off, I believe, this is an occasion where we are sort of celebrating Prime Minister's third tenure, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's. And we saw within the last 10 years how the relationship he has taken to newer heights with Bhutan. You had a kind of a one-on-one with Prime Minister. What are some of the issues that you discussed and where do you foresee the relationship going?
Well, I've had many wonderful and memorable one-on-ones with Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji. Yesterday too, we had one-on-ones, but yesterday was limited to really congratulating him and through him, the NDA and the entire population of India for a successful outcome of the general elections.
Mm-hmm. To understand also from you, I know the relationship, while it was always friendly with Bhutan, it is now going to the next stage, so to say, in terms of more sub-regional connectivity, trade, and the fact that, how it is important for the South Asian countries to stay together as the geopolitical headwinds get intense. How do you see we can take the relationship to the next level?
Well, the region is important, the world is important,
right,
but India is our closest friend and our closest neighbor too. Mm. And as such, our first and foremost priority is ensuring that our friendly relations grow from strength to strength. Our first priority is to nurture this unique friendship.
Mm. And the fact that, we saw right before elections, Prime Minister chose Bhutan, as his last sort of destination before he headed for elections. We saw the announcement coming from India's side in doubling the budgetary support for Bhutan's 5-year plan. That step, is it helping you in addressing some of the economic concerns you are having?
Oh, yes. It's helping us a great deal. So when Prime Minister Modi assumed his first Prime Minister in his first tenure, his first visit overseas was to Bhutan. Mm. And we were extremely honored. At the end of his second tenure as Prime Minister, his last visit abroad was to Bhutan. During that visit, he accepted His Majesty the King's highest civilian award. Right. And we were very happy to see him accept this award. And during his last visit to Bhutan, he announced an aid package for to stimulate the economy, called the Economic Stimulus Package, to the tune of 1,500 crore rupees. And we've already started using that aid, and that assistance has already started benefiting our economy by stimulating it. The other assistance package is for the 13th 5-year plan that begins in July 1st, later this year, in about 2 or 3 weeks. And the assistance there is almost doubled to 8,500 crores. Okay. And we are right now at the early stages of finalizing some of the plans that will be used towards the 8,500 crores. Mm-hmm. And
also there was an understanding, Prime Minister, that there was a MOU signed on rail connectivity between India and Bhutan, and I'm sure much more connectivity plans, mega connectivity plans will be in the pipeline. How do you see that can be boosted vis-a-vis the fact that, we see that while BBIN had a mega plan, but it didn't really take off. Do you think we need to address the connectivity concerns now?
Well, we have good connectivity with India and through India with the rest of the world.
Okay.
And we are enhancing that connectivity. Road connectivity, air connectivity, digital connectivity, and in this case, rail connectivity. We are not connected by rail at the moment, but we've agreed to connect Bhutan from India to Bhutan at 2 different locations in Bhutan, and we're looking forward to finalizing the plan.
That will be historic.
This will, yes, be historic, and it will be very important for Bhutan. I do believe it will take our relations and our engagement to further heights. BBIN, what you referred to, this is a collaboration among the four nations of Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, and Nepal. Where we've had difficulties is in the motor vehicle agreement.
Yes.
And there, in particular, we in Bhutan had difficulties there because India, Bangladesh, and Nepal are huge countries by population. Bhutan is very small. And it's difficult for our people to accept an agreement that will allow the free flow of people and vehicles through our country because we are a very small country. Our entire population is only 7 lakhs. And because of that, our people have been concerned. But other areas of cooperation within the framework of BBIN, other areas of partnership should take off.
Correct. I understand, what you are saying. There were ecological concerns also when the BBIN came up. But do you think there can be an alternate to that? Are you discussing that with India or other countries?
Our preferred alternative is to enhance connectivity to India and through India to the rest of the world, and this is happening.
And also in terms of bilateral trade and transit, I know right now the focus of India is also on the Gelephu mindfulness city. And I understand that Bhutan is now wanting, investors to come in there. What is it the response that you had from India in terms of going there, maybe setting up industries? I don't know. What's the vision that you have?
Well, first, Prime Minister Modi has been extremely clear in his full support for the Gelephu mindfulness city. Second, the government of India is very supportive of the Gelephu mindfulness city. And third, Indian investors are excited to partner with, to invest in, to have their presence in the Gelephu mindfulness city. This city is a vision of His Majesty the King. It is on the border with India, specifically on the border with Assam. And it is going to be a special administrative region. It is a city that is not like other new cities, other smart cities, in a sense that the ultimate aim of the city is not going to be just economic growth alone. Rather, it is human growth and harmony, and human living in harmony with one another and with nature.
But how long do you think that will take in terms of the city to come to a shape? And also, I forgot to ask that on the rail connectivity, do you think that is going to take time, 10, 15 years?
No. Okay. So we are finalizing the plans right now.
Okay.
And it shouldn't take 10, 15 years. In fact, in a few years, it should be up and running. The Gelephu Mindfulness City is, like I said, the royal vision of His Majesty the King. And as we start implementing the project, while there's clarity in the vision, while we've started developing the master plan, it will grow organically, of course. And there's no timeline as such.
Okay, but you're saying it won't be like a smart city as we vision it, but it will be more like an SEZ or?
Well, it's more than an SEZ in the sense that it's an SAR, a special administrative region that's going to have independence in terms of executive authority, lawmaking, and judicial authority. It will be a smart city in the sense that it will be driven by technology, but that the purpose of the technology is not just to generate profit. The technology component will be to enhance well-being and prosperity.
Prime Minister, also on India-Bhutan bilateral trade, I know there is this vision to take it to a certain extent. What is it that you would want India to do now that we have a continuity of the government, to take the trade relationship to the next level? I know, there's going to be a power partnership, transmission partnership with Nepal. Would you want more such initiatives to come in the coming few years?
We have a free trade agreement with India. We enjoy some of the best, most favorable conditions with India compared to any other country in the world. So our focus will be to enhance domestic capacity, to produce more, to export more, and then to import more from India. And so trade obviously is a natural focus, a natural priority for us. Friendship is unique. It is special. And I do believe that it is an example to the rest of the region. and to the rest of the world.
Sure. Thank you so much, Prime Minister. That was Prime Minister of Bhutan, Prime Minister Tshering Tobgay, telling us what is next, the future holds for India-Bhutan bilateral ties. Thank you for watching this interaction. For ABP Live, this is Nayanima, Basu.